Okay, there's a RICO case that happened, Operation Drawdown, where Big U got indicted. Now, there's a couple people that got indicted too as well, like one of the No Jumper co-hosts, Brick Baby, as well as No Jumper parents guest, Luce Canyon. Let's see what Luce Canyon said that got on the paperwork for the indictment of the RICO case. So let's go ahead and check this out right here. Now, remind you, some of this stuff on this interview and this clip right here was on the actual indictment.
Yeah. But this crazy calls me the other day, and I was doing something. You know, you're doing something, you kind of listen to somebody talk, but you doing some other shit.
Mm-hmm.
And this dude did some shit, made me drop some shit.
Uh-oh.
I misplaced a little, I was putting together my remote control car. I done misplaced a piece, I still can't find it. And I told him, and you know me, Adam, if I get some information or some content, I'm gonna fry your ass up.
Yeah,
I said, nephew, this content I can't present. You gotta present it because you ain't lied to me yet. Because he's behind a lot of that you've seen, you just should know it was him.
Okay.
We're gonna tell you off camera.
What kind of stuff?
He's behind a lot of that you see on YouTube. You just say no, it was him. So I know he ain't no book. But man, listen.
No, so
yeah, you gotta elaborate on this shit.
I got to, because at the end of the day, it's like dealing with, like, you know, when you're in hood politics and stuff like that. And well, let me go back where it first started, right? So I ended up whooping Molly Maw ass, right? Put it on camera. Guy named Big U. It's cool. They used to be brothers, right?
Then you talking about Big U and Molly Maw?
No, Big U, Molly Maw, and you.
Yes.
Molly Maw, who you're friends with.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Right. Yeah, they used to be. They were all
Still my brother.
He put us on the phone together.
Still my brother.
Yeah. Molly Maw is a good dude. He just a scammer. So you know,
Molly's not a scammer.
Allegedly. Molly Maw is a scammer on Crazy.
You and Molly Maw
But they
is good.
cool. They still
No,
good.
me and Molly Maw is good.
He talks the truth, regardless
Molly's
they
not
like
a
it or
fucking
not.
scammer.
I fuck with
You
a
know
bunch
what?
of
This is what I'm gonna say.
Look,
All the business I've ever did with Molly, he always delivered.
No, have you ever seen
just do
Molly
music.
Maw produce a song?
He has the producers.
No. Have
Pooh
you
Bear,
ever,
nigga.
Pooh Bear is a writer. Pooh Bear is.
He makes the
Justin
studio
Bieber,
available.
yeah.
He provides the beats.
And then-
he demos them. And then when people pull up, he press play. I got a hit. The Game and Jeremiah joint.
No,
came from Molly.
he's just saying though, he just puts his name on things. He don't really do it.
A whole bunch of these producers
You
do
right
that.
about
That's
that.
smart. I
You
want to
know
start
that
doing
shit.
You right about
That's
that.
true.
That's a fact. Go ahead. We listen.
Okay, so basically, after I whipped Molly Maw ass for doing some bullshit, and then and Molly Maw would tell you, he was like, I was in the wrong, I was fucked up, I was going to jail, I was off drugs and stuff like that. I was just fucked up. So I don't know why I play with you like that.
I don't know that, Molly. I guess when I come around, I've never seen him do drugs or none of that shit.
Yeah. So, I told him that, and then I guess Big U told Molly Maw some shit, and then when Big U told Molly Maw some shit, he told you. Molly Maw told you.
He definitely told me some
And then
shit.
you called Big U, and when you called Big U, he got mad because you outed him, or Molly Maw outed him. So he basically said, "Fuck you," and fuck Molly Maw. So
that's why he got mad at me?
He got mad at you because you called him as a man, and you stepped to him, and he felt.
Because Molly Maw's supposed to be his brother. I've seen Molly Maw bail him out of jail, give him his mansion, just give him the fucking mansion and say, here go the keys of my cars, you my brother, I love you. When he was short on money, Molly Maw go in his pocket, look out for him. I saw Molly Maw help his artists, give him free beats. So when I hear some shit like that, because it was a situation on Sunset, Molly Maw's eating. You see some guys pull up and they get at Molly Maw, right?
Saying what?
They get at him, ain't no saying nothing, action.
They beat his ass.
They beat his ass, okay.
They get at him, right? That's Luce. So I'm like, so I get the call, right? I'm like, he like, yo, I say, yo, who was that? He like, Luce Cannon. I say, what Luce? I say, where you from? Because I know it ain't him. because Big U from 6-0. Ain't no way Luce get that Molly Mall like that. So when he say Luce Cannon, I'm like, from where? He like 6-0. I say, wait, that was Luce that did you like that? I said, hold on. So I called Big U. Hey, man, why is Luce doing that to bro? Now, you got to remember, me and Molly do real business. I come get a beat from him. You know, I pay him for his beat, give him his points. We got to hit him and Game and Jeremiah came from Molly, right? So Big U, like, laughs the shit off, right? So I'm like, yo, bro, what kind of shit you on? I thought Molly is, you know what I'm saying? What kind of shit you on?
Yeah.
Right? So then, you know, he started to make mention of certain things, and I guess he must have called you back or called Molly back. He called Molly back and said, you called Wack? And told Wack, and at this point in time, Molly like, fuck me calling Wack. What's up with your homeboys doing me like that? You know, I didn't let your kids stay. I didn't did everything in the world for you. What's up with your... And at that point in time, I think Molly's light came on.
Yeah, but see, people don't understand, like, Big U, he got his name for dealing with, like, niggas like me. So it's not like he actually doing work or putting in work himself or whatever. He just do it and then put his name on. Same thing like what Molly Mall do. Molly Mall act like he made this beat and take a picture in front of the studio, but actually he's selling you somebody else's product. You get what I'm saying? That's what Big U do. He finesse niggas. He acting
But is
like
that somebody's product? Because if Molly Mall provide the workplace, he provide the tools, and he say, yo,
And don't
I'm
give
gonna let
nobody
you
credit.
I'm gonna let you work here, and we're gonna cut this shit up. My influence is gonna bring the artist here to move the product. I never heard Molly say he did the beat.
But what kind of shit are you saying that Big U does
Yeah,
that
we
he
hearing
then
this shit.
stamps but doesn't actually do? You're talking about like
so
street
no,
shit?
Yeah, they're like street shit. So basically, say if I go do something in the hood, right, and he knows about it, he'll tell everybody in the hood
Like it's him.
So like it's him, but then they be calling me. It was like, cuz you just did this, and I'm like, cuz that's like some police shit. Because why would you be telling, if me and you is the only person that know what we did, it shouldn't even go between me
Are you
and
woke, Luce?
Of course.
Are you woke now?
Yeah.
You know why he's putting it out there, right?
Of course.
He got to get that credit from that 7-7 street contract.
Of course. So at the end of the day, it's like, I realized, like, damn, it's 2023 and you got a BlackBerry. Like they didn't even
How
make
long
those no
I've been
more.
asking you about that BlackBerry?
Since 2015.
So that's the phone that he got?
Yeah,
because of
his name's in the
job or
contract.
whatever?
7th Street Division issued him a BlackBerry as a police issue phone to report all gang violence in his grid area. And this is an annual contract. If he doesn't produce, then they take it. He's been having a contract 10, 11 years. He
You
did such a
memorize
great
that.
job. He went from $550,000 a year. They gave him a $440,000 bonus. We send the contract. But listen, fuck all that.
Yeah. So basically, it's like, cause he'll be like he'll manipulate things. Like we'll go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to counting everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck they get that? Oh, well, we're going to just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But cuz it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police shit. I seen the nigga get like 20 guns. And when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. But I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like he was doing like shit like that. And I didn't catch on. So it was like, I'm waking up now. You get what I'm saying? Because
This
I'm
is
his,
high-tech shit.
I'm his right hand man. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you hear
So
this.
when it came down to like dirt
You
and
hear
stuff
this.
like that, I'm gonna get it. You get what I'm
Buying
saying?
guns and writing off serial numbers.
one
So
day,
you know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right? Because he was going to make dude give him 20 for getting it back
of course,
and kept you out of it.
of course, he did that to when I did that to Meek Mills and Rick Ross.
What'd you do to them?
This was supposed
So,
to be the
oh,
indictment
Oh, the
right here,
club, when you
Chad.
sweated him in the club?
Yeah,
Hit a like button.
Dude, and Meek and Rick have no idea that Draw sent you at him.
No, yeah, they sent that because I called Ross. I'm like, Ross,
Boy, this shit getting crazy.
Drop off the 50,000, and we're gonna let Meek live on Crib. So Ross dropped off the 50,000, and so me and the homies we go back. he stopped answering the phone. He stopped picking up and shit like that. And we were like, what you doing? Like 2 days later, he called me. He was like, oh, nephew, where you at? And I'm like, nigga, where my money at? And he was like, oh, I needed it for bills. I needed it for... I'm like, what? Like, cause that's some weird shit. And then he stopped answering the phone because I'm trying to pull up on him. Like, bro, you got to come and see me. And then it's like, we were doing a TV show like a while back, right? And I'm on a phone. He FaceTimed me. So he FaceTimed me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, 6-0. I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey. And I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone.
Chad,
I was like, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that.
Did you tell him the call you just got? Or you didn't even mention it?
I didn't mention it. And that's what fucked me up because my cousin is Nipsey's baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, I could have probably stopped it or it had it.
Stop what? Fuck you mean? That fuck are you talking about?
No, because listen. So after I talked to Nipsey and I was like, yeah, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that. I'll see you later or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey. And so I'm like,
wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
You panic, called Nip. Nip answered the phone.
Yeah, and
you
we
like
were just talking on regular. So it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
you don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so fucked up. It'd be like they be hot 1 minute, then they be cold the next minute, and then they be lukewarm. Like you
and
just
30 minutes after you get off the phone with Nip, he get killed.
Yeah, I got it.
So you think he hit you
in the world
a little too early?
Yep, he hit me a little bit too early because the homie Shitty double back 3 times. You get what I'm saying? And first he shot him, boom, go into the alley, came back and shot him, boom. It wasn't good enough, and then he came back and he shot him again. But now it's like
how did he know?
Yeah, no, but
that's crazy.
It's deep. So it's like I don't know who to trust.
Now let me ask you a question. I heard this. I don't know how true it is. I heard that Shitty and Nipsey had a fight.
Yeah, they had
they
had a fight like a week before that when they had a fight. You know, Shitty ain't known for fighting.
Yeah, not at all.
He known for doing the other things. So at the end of the day, it's like Nipsey beat him up. Nipsey is what? It's like 6'4", 6'5". Shitty is like 5'5", 5'6". You get what I'm saying? Like frails. Like he get high.
So it was already some friction there.
Yeah, it was already friction because of like some police telling shit and.
Now let me ask you something, bro, because you know they gon'. I know you.
Beat up.
See, you don't say nothing. You kind of like me in a way. You don't say nothing unless.
But the homies know. So it's like, it's not like I'm saying something that they don't know. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, it's like you telling me, oh, I'm fucking with the police or whatever like that, trying to smooth your background out. So I'm like, on 6-0, I'm going to expose your buster ass neighborhood crib. And if a nigga take it any type of way, they could get at me or I'll pull up and get at them. It's like.
So you pretty much saying he called you, told you Nip got killed. You called Nip in a panic. He answered the phone. Mm-hmm. When you hear his voice, you like, well, Nip ain't dead. But you don't warn him what he said. 30 minutes later, you get a call after the fact, Nip dead.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit the like button on the video chat.
Luce Cannon!
What's up with it, King? How you doing?
Not much, man. We tapped in right now. We got the Viral Way on here. We got Lush, and we got the one and only Munchie B. Andre.
What up? What up with everybody?
Chilling, man. Yeah, we were just having conversations, and we were kind of, I mean, I guess first question is just how are you doing in there? What's your state of mind as you're locked up?
Nah, the state of mind is good because at the end of the day, it's like, let the truth be known. Like, I don't put the nigga. You know what I'm saying? So everything else is false.
Okay. Do you what's your media strategy in terms of talking on podcasts, doing live streams, etc., while you're in federal custody?
No, it's not that. It's just I'm doing the same thing that I was doing outside. You know what I'm saying? Nothing changed. At the end of the day, it's like I don't have to. I have no parts of what happened, what's going on, or anything like that. But I ain't gonna say anything. A lot of people rolled over and turned on the nigga, and it is what it is.
Who turned on you already?
No, I'm talking about on Big Useless.
Oh, people are already telling on him.
Yeah. So it's like I'm just sitting in here right now, just going through the process.
Damn.
Is everybody telling Luce, or do you know specifically who's been telling?
Shit, everybody got out. The only people that's still in here is what me breaking him.
Have you had any conversations that were basically like, we'll let you out right now, you just got to tell us this, this, and this?
Hell no, that ain't no conversation.
So they consider you to be such a crucial part of this case that they're not even proposing a deal.
No, I haven't. No, it's not that. It's not that at all.
Safety valve?
It's just the point of it is it's just not going to happen. Just put it that way.
The feds know that you're so solid that they wouldn't even ask you to talk.
No, it's not going to happen.
So did you catch word that I just revealed it like an hour ago on this podcast, but basically the feds came to my house and the one and only thing that they were interested in was the cease and desist from Big U because of your appearance on the podcast with Wack, in which you basically said that Big U had knowledge of the Nipsey situation before it happened.
No, see, the thing is, it's like, I'm going to say it like this because I keep going.
Sorry, we just got done watching that too.
Which is why I send a cease and desist if it's not true. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are
'Cause
suggesting.
it's
Yeah.
defamatory though.
Yeah, even if it's not true, it is
Right.
It's a defamatory statement
Oh,
for sure. Absolutely, I could understand him not wanting that out there, even if it wasn't true, to keep it a stack.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What'd you say, Lush?
I was
I can't
saying,
hear you.
it's a defamatory statement regardless, so I could see him not wanting that out, even if it wasn't true.
Yeah, but if you wanted to prove somebody that was a liar, right? You just telling them put it out, right?
No.
Why stop it?
Crickets.
Yeah, I don't know.
No. But if we talking right, that's facts, right? Why stop something that you saying is a lie?
Right. I mean, hey, I guess he really wanted to stop that narrative, I guess.
When a lie linger too long, it
Nah,
become the
you can't
truth, bro.
stop it, no.
Yeah, I'm not his defense attorney, but I could think of a few.
Like nobody want
Arguments.
to lie out there about him, so that's why you would do it cease and desist. If you feel it ain't
Well,
true.
that's like that's like career-ending
We got things, yeah,
information.
we got
You know what I mean? Like, or statement. If people associate him with the death of somebody so beloved, that fucks off
But
his
no,
business,
but-
right?
But everybody is getting misconstrued. Nobody's saying that he has something to do with it. He just acknowledged. I mean, no, it's just like if somebody somebody that know me, right, and they basically be like, man, I'm either gonna get that nigga because of whoopty whoop, and I be like, well, shit, go and get your man. You get what I'm saying? That's just how it
snitching
is.
now.
My statement is Nipsey wasn't his brother. Nipsey wasn't like his son. He keeps claiming that and putting that energy in the air when he didn't fuck with Nipsey and Nipsey didn't fuck with him.
He said
when the
Nipsey just
marathon-
flew him out before
when-
they
when-
passed. They patched it up.
No, they didn't.
They was in
patch
New
it
York
up
together or
because-
something like that.
Yeah, they went to New York for a video shoot, but it was still animosity because it was still a situation that happened after that. Why he didn't go and support Black Sam at the Marathon Burgers then? If everything was patched up.
No, for sure that ain't patched up. We saw that in the Black Sam interview for sure.
Cause Nipsey is Big U little homie essentially from 60s. Black Sam is not from rolling 60s. That's just Nipsey's brother.
No, Black
so he
Sam-
don't have to support
Black-
Black Sam like he will support Nipsey, his little homie, his younger homie.
Good point.
That's not the same thing.
No, yes, it is, because the marathon continues. The marathon burgers, anything that marathon is based off of Nipsey. Like, that's what he stood for. That's what he pushed. That's what he wanted to do. That's his thing.
Hey, if you pass away tomorrow, Adam not fucking with your twin brother, bro. so that marathon ain't gonna continue. Cause he messed with you, not your brother.
No, the thing is, if somebody's pushing the narrative, right, and it's in all good honors of Nipsey. If I have my brother, not my twin brother, but if I have my brother,
you don't like the twin, though. He said no.
Or whatever like that, I would have Adam. I hope what Adam would still support. If something happened to Brick or whatever like that, I'm pretty sure Brick's wife or whatever like that, Adam would still support that. It's different.
That is true. If me and Brick were beefing, and then we got cool right before he died, and then his girl opens up Brick Burger, for sure, I'm at the Brick Burger. I'm turning up the Brick Burger.
Yeah.
I'm chasing Rockstar across the street.
So since Crib Mac been in jail, have you checked on Mama Bear?
We've been talking. Yeah. I helped him out around Christmas time and all that kind of shit.
Shouts to Mama
yeah.
Bear. We love Mama Bear.
All right.
And Granny Bear.
Definitely. Man, if he was out, he would probably be in this RICO too.
Busting all these assholes.
JK.
I got no comment on the RICO. Nothing to do with the RICO.
Nothing
No
to make
comment.
fun of, Adam.
Oh, that was a Crip Mac joke. My bad.
You know it's free loose. It's free loose. Free other guys.
Like, everybody is going to support everybody. Only the real is going to stand. You get what I'm saying? Like, everybody that was on that indictment rolled over. Everybody out of jail. Everybody was making statements.
So you and Brick are the only ones who didn't have anything to say?
We're the only one that's still in jail, right?
I didn't know everybody
damn
was
near,
released.
yeah.
I didn't know
Of
they
the
were
ones
all
we know.
released.
It was 4 already in jail, though, when
everybody
they
else is
landed.
out.
Damn, everybody being out is bugged out.
Luce, activate your patience, man. Stay off that phone.
Hey, how do you feel about people celebrating people going to jail?
Ooh.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the ops are throwing a party.
Okay, so think about this, right? Because I never ever celebrated that. I took a stance on that before.
No, not you. I'm talking about how you feel about others celebrating.
I don't fuck with it. Not at all.
So you don't fuck with 600 and whack celebrating people going to jail?
I don't fuck with nobody celebrating a nigga going to jail, but I don't think Whack and 600 take that stance. I just think they just don't fuck with Big Youth.
I ain't heard him laugh this much. Shit.
You think Wack's been celebrating, Munchie? You really think he's been celebrating?
It might be a little muted, but yeah, it's damn near a ticker tape parade
it's like
over there.
It's passive aggressive celebration.
The 100 side? Oh yeah.
On his side turning
I
up.
don't think they celebrate, but at the end of the day, it's like it's the best outcome for him. But other people have been affected by certain situations he's done. But I don't want him to go to jail. I'd rather if we beef him, we handle this shit on the street.
Why is
That's
Kel on
it.
the phone saying that?
Yeah, I don't know if you should say
Hey,
that.
hang up, cuz. Hang up, like, hang up, bro. Y'all, you doing crazy shit now, cuz. Hang up.
Like, I don't want him to go to jail. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Shitty burger.
That's just kind of weird for somebody to say. I want
Y'all niggas crazy,
my
cuz.
enemy to go to jail.
Y'all letting this nigga incriminate himself. Hang up, cuz.
No street dudes say that, Adam.
I know, but nigga, don't do it while we on here, because it look like we condoning it, cuz. We're not with that, bro.
Luce,
Hang
the viral
that
way
up,
wants to
bro.
make it clear that they think you're incriminating yourself and that you should stop.
Who's the
Hey,
far away?
Long as you
Podcast
self-snitching,
from
and
Long
I don't
Beach.
know
Yeah,
nobody
we
else.
don't got nothing to do with what he doing. I just don't want to watch him do that, bro.
Shout out to them too.
Hey, Luce, hang up, bro. Let your lawyer talk.
You ain't got one yet.
You said what?
I said hang up and let your lawyer talk, bro. Like, they gonna use this for content. Don't do that shit, man.
Yeah, but the thing is not saying anything that I have.
Nah, bro, but you in some real shit, bro. And I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Activate your patience, like bro said. All this circus, don't do that, bro. You in facing some real life shit. This the internet. Don't do that. They gonna laugh at you. None of these niggas gonna put money on your books. None of these niggas gonna come visit you. They're gonna laugh at you when this phone call hang up, cuz. Don't. The fame ain't worth that shit.
Everything will go. Even the females. The females, they go bounce on you.
That's not bad advice.
He already got one.
What female
else you talking about, my
Frankie,
nigga?
Man, that's how I
What you
go.
talking about?
people are doing
You got his
stupid
wife right here.
things.
So what you talking
Hey,
about?
hey,
Be
if you his wife and you
careful.
care about him, stop
You only
letting him
get
do this.
one life. I got shot
I'm talking
7
about the
times.
majority of
I
y'all.
pronounced dead.
At the
Hey,
end of
I
the
look,
day,
niggas
came
gonna do what
back.
they want,
Hey,
but
Trust
I'm
no
gonna give you
Boy,
some
one.
you
real
know
Oh
how
advice,
God.
that
cuz.
shit go when a
He
nigga
been
go
to
to
the
the
pen
nigga
Right,
before. He
Frankie, you
overseas.
know.
said yourself, stay out the
Calling in
way,
for
handle your
don't.
business,
That's
Look,
take care of
honest.
your
Streets.
family,
Long as you keep
take
the
care of your
visits coming,
kids.
and
Life
then
simple,
pen to
chat.
paper, some pictures. You know, some. You go do what you do. That's just how I go.
I'm just need y'all to put a little respect on people's names and don't try to be disrespectful here.
No, that's
all right?
that's to the gender.
Before we just really cut the line off, and that'll be that.
Hey, respect his.
She cutting it off.
Hey,
on that
look,
one.
respect his freedom. Stop letting him do this to himself.
Okay, and respect his woman, and respect him too.
No, it ain't
He
just
does
you.
respect his freedom. If he chooses to do that, he's a grown ass man. He's gonna do what he want to do.
Yeah, but you supposed to care about him and not let him do that shit.
Hey, look, Streets. Streets. Females that got on me during my bid. And they bounce back at the end of the last month. It happened like that.
60 seconds.
Oh, for shit.
Okay, well y'all got
60
60
seconds
seconds
is
for me. What
crazy.
else y'all want to say?
Yeah, but at the end of
What
the
else
day,
y'all want to say?
no,
Free,
but at
free
the
Luce
end of the
Cannon.
Free
much love.
Luce.
Much love to the homie Luce.
Hey, you got the right to remain silent, cuz.
Do y'all
Exercise
think
that.
this is
Hey,
snitching,
Luce, are
chat?
you
Do you think
banging
this is
Sweetie in there
snitching?
too? Are people fucking with the Sweetie movement?
Sweetie!
yeah, sweetie.
Yeah! That's right. We needed that.
We need everybody in the feds banging Sweetie gang.
BruceCannon.com and purchase that merch. It's BruceCannon.com.
All right, let's see. This is a response to people saying he was snitching on live stream. Let's go ahead and hit like on the video chat and tap in.
Correction facility and is subject to monitoring. Call, press 0 to refuse this call. Your current balance is $37.94. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hey, baby.
Hello. What's up, wife? What you
Ma-
got going?
Well, I'm just now trying to feed the baby. Man, that was a crazy live with Adam. I can't believe he called me to ask me those questions.
Yeah, I know, but I want to clear the air with everybody too because I know it's a narrative talking about that I shouldn't be saying this and saying that, but I feel that I'm an innocent bystander in this, and everybody knows that I've been breaking down his character for years. You get what I'm saying? And I feel that they trying to run a narrative. So you saying so? What did I'm saying? I didn't say nothing that have not been said already. I'm not putting no crimes on nobody. I'm not saying he did this, he did that. I'm just talking about how his integrity, his morals, how he carry himself as a person is no good. That's why I call him Big Useless. I'm talking about the things that how he portray himself to be a real street dude, but then he works for the grid program and do sideball stuff to his community.
I see. So basically, you saying that he basically worked for the police, not against the police.
Yeah, so it's like this, right? If somebody is working for the grid program and he's the top honcho of the grid program, and if something happened and you reporting the situation that happened, when you doing that and you supposed to be a street dude and you getting paid by the city to swear and protect your community, why would you still be in the street life? Why would you be doing certain things that you're not supposed to do? You got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Your son is in the NFL. Get out of the street stuff, and then certain things won't happen. Everybody will still have the same respect, but they know that you changed your life and you working with just the community. That's what you want. You want change, right? But he don't want change. He still want confusion.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm breaking down the situation, even with the Nip situation, is I know he don't have nothing to do with his demise, but at the end of the day, that wasn't his brother. He didn't love Nip like that. He used Nip as a tool for him to market and get in the industry. He used Nip for money to profit off of it. Because why would you have a 10-year contract with your son or your brother,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not doing anything to help his career? Everything that Annette was doing, it was him, Black Sam, and Adam, and all of them doing. It wasn't Biggie usually doing things. No, it was him on his own. So when I talk about a man's character,
This call is
they
from
talking
federal
about,
prison chat.
oh, you said this and this and this. How is I'm saying everything that I
Or they're
saying
still in
and
county
saying that
jail
I
in Las
never
Vegas.
I don't
Or in
fuck with him.
Vegas, where he's
I've
at, I
been
believe.
to fuck with him. It's been years, baby, and you know that we've been married for years, and you don't see him around. You don't see him
We
sitting around.
definitely been
You
married
don't
for
see him
two.
going to the birthday party.
Met for three,
What you
for
say?
sure. For sure. I haven't, I can tell you for sure, haven't seen or heard you talk to him since we've been together. That's for sure.
Yeah. So, um, it just things that he have done.
Hmm.
It, it,
Well, listen,
it
at the end of
apparently,
the day, you just wanted to send a message to the trolls that are trying to, tell you how to live your life and do things. You are the only person that, can choose what they want to do. So we're recording this so they could hear it. You just keep, pushing whatever narrative you want because ain't nobody else can push a better narrative than you for you and post to someone else doing it.
yeah. So they say, oh, let your attorney talk and stuff like that. But what does my attorney talk? Don't he supposed to talk about my case and what I'm supposed to be done and innocent? If I'm not talking about my case, if I'm not talking
Chat, he
about
is technically
something that
talking
could
about his
hurt
case.
any
The
individual
stuff he's saying
that's
is in the
in
paperwork
this
indictment. I'm
situation,
not too sure if he
what
read
is I'm really
indictment or
talking
anybody read
about?
it to him yet.
About me still um, doing certain things and giving out interviews and giving out content and entertaining people still while I'm in here.
What I don't understand is, honey, these people are talking about you, but they're making content for their own clickbait. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that's spreading lies and rumors, while you guys are in there really fighting for your lives. Instead of doing that, they need to be like, yo, how can we get together to help these black men that are in a situation that they shouldn't be in? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm not saying they got to get along with you, but what I'm saying is they just all love to rain on someone's parade. Like
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
it's a goofiness, right? But
Mhm.
when certain individuals that was making videos in jail, right,
Mhm.
and everybody is watching them,
Yeah.
and well, so what's the difference of me doing it? Oh, because I'm the biggest on the internet.
Well, I don't know. I don't know
Uh,
what.
so
I think it's more
But
no,
so
you're
because
not
what he's
saying that
saying
that's
on the
wrong.
internet
That's
is
it has
inside the
anything to do with
paperwork and
what's going on with
indictment.
this RICO.
I'm not too
So
sure if
at
they
the
read
end
it
of the
yet.
day, you're saying things that's already public. You're saying things that's already on the internet. You're saying things that are there. You're not telling stories or anything like that. That's already not
There's
being
actually a
said.
story that's actually
So
yeah,
in the indictment
first of all,
about him
I never
robbing
say anything
MM
that's
and RR.
incriminating
MM supposed to
somebody.
be Meat
If
Mills
it's an
and
open case or
RR is supposed to
anything
be
like
Rick
that,
Ross.
it's none of my business. I
hmm
don't wish jail on him. I don't wish jail on nobody.
right.
But I'm not going to sit there and stand with people
Yes.
talking about or parading and
Frankie, you
saying
said I
that
also
I'm
still have two
talking.
bullets in
But
me,
what is
one
I'm
behind my
saying?
heart,
You want some
one
more
in
I
my
sweet
just want
potato?
people
stomach,
to
but
use
I
their
love
common
life.
sense.
You want
Watch
some
your
more sweet
They
friends
need to
potato?
and life.
understand that I'm a celebrity.
Love your life
It's
and stop the
entertainment.
killings.
It's
I
things
agree,
that
Frankie. Love your
culturally
life, protect your
known
family, work
for
hard,
people to do. But
and
when they sing
stop the
us as
nonsense violence
Okay,
chat.
good.
But
videos, we
Mm-hmm.
talking
it's
about
so
they
crazy.
making
The
videos with
whole
footage.
society is based off of
They
violence.
not saying, oh,
We're in
stop
war with
talking
every
and stop
country
saying this
besides
or
America.
stop
America
saying
is
that or
constantly in
no, they
a
watching
war
it.
state, ready
But
to
since
bomb somebody if
everybody
they
wants
try to
to,
take over America.
well,
Everyone has
they
an
love it.
opinion. They want to form an
Yeah,
opinion.
Humans,
everybody.
we're humans, so it's
They want
Yes.
crazy,
to have
chat.
an opinion
Hopefully, we
because
can
they
evolve
want
inside of this
it to go
species
away
so we
because they
don't blow
figure
each other up
if
with
I
nuclear
go away,
bombs.
it'd be their turn.
Your son is so
But
greedy.
it's
He loves sweet potato now. He is crying because I'm not giving it to him fast enough.
What?
I'm feeding him sweet potato.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. You know, fat boy, eat the food, but yeah, no, and that's where I want to get out. I want to clear the air and make sure that people really understand it's entertainment, but I'm talking about somebody's morals and somebody's um, integrity at the end of the day. Nothing else.
Do
Nothing
y'all think
more.
this
Nothing
entertainment,
less.
or should
No
certain
criminal
things
case.
not be said on the
All
internet?
right, well, y'all heard
I'll
it
let the
first.
lawyers do that.
Y'all heard it first from Loose Cannon's mouth directly. You know, he's not gonna listen to none of y'all, and he's not saying nothing that he does not want to be said. He's a grown ass man. He's gonna do what he wants to do, and y'all ain't his mommy or daddy. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy, and watch the show, because you guys are gonna watch regardless.
They're gonna watch it and they're gonna the YouTubers is gonna make content. So sweetie,
YouTubers definitely gonna
sweetie,
make content,
we
chat. I'm a
we still
YouTuber
doing it and we still
making
pushing the
content on
movement.
this
Y'all go
situation.
to
Even though it's a serious situation,
itsloosecannon.com and buy the merch
it's
and
being on the
support me.
internet and
That's it. That's
publicized.
it. And if you don't support
So,
him, oh well. We appreciate you
you
too for
know,
watching this video.
Well, I guess they
hopefully everybody
support you
get
in the
free from the
other ways. What?
situation. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, by the
I don't
hate.
get no
We love it.
involvements. I really don't have no
So
opinion on what's
they say
going on
a
between
hater
their
will watch
situation.
the full time and a
I don't
supporter
do
will watch
crimes,
half.
so I
That is a
just,
We
fact.
appreciate y'all all.
I'm boring.
You too, Callie, right? You too? You appreciate them too?
I'm,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm boring, shit.
Oh.
We be doing nothing, bro. Like, I just
Mm-hmm.
be
But at the end of the
be
day, is
working out
I
and
love
watching
you
TV.
I love you
I'll be
or
too.
chilling,
whatever,
shit.
and get the word out. And people don't understand the movement. They wanted to stop, but we're gonna keep pushing. You get what I'm saying?
All right, there you have it, guys. There you have it.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
All right, chat. That was Loose Canyon response. It's much
Because I
appreciated,
mean,
Loose
that's the one
Canyon.
thing that we
W.
all
Lush.
feel kind of lucky about is that when you look at this indictment and you look
This
at the
munchy
stuff that Big
B
U's being
opinion
charged
on
with,
this.
it's like with Luce, you definitely have more reason to be worried because he's directly looped in with some of the gnarlier things that Big U's being charged with. Brick shit, they arrested him at the same time. They put him on that whiteboard with him. But as far as what we know right now, he wasn't involved with any of the crazier shit. His shit is more of a straight up and down like guns and narcotics case, which realistically any of us over the past couple of years probably kind of could have guessed that that was coming down the pipeline after his house got raided.
Hey, Luce wanted to prove to the world that he was a rolling 60 Crip so bad that he told on himself everywhere he went.
That shit
And
crazy
now
as
he's in
fuck.
jail and he's still calling everybody.
That's
I
the
wouldn't be
wildest
calling
part
none
to
of
me.
y'all.
So what y'all think about that? Like, y'all know them, they in the feds, they facing this indictment and they're still calling
They
in.
for it, nigga.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're still calling
hey, who
in.
else is? I
So
thought it was just Luce.
if
It's
no,
just
Brick,
Luce.
I just heard Brick call in
Brick did it
today.
once just to clarify that he didn't get stabbed.
But that was real short. That was
Yeah.
like 3 minutes. Where I, was,
Right. Yeah,
I feel
he-
like Luce has done a lot. He's talking to damn homie. He's talking to like whatever. He's pulling up on anything. Just
Party
having,
line Luce, huh?
I hope he's already spoken to a lawyer and that the lawyer has basically told him, hey, it's cool. You can say whatever you want on these podcasts, which I don't really think that a lawyer would have said that to him.
He didn't speak to nobody.
Personally, I think that he's saying too much. He's doing a little too much because, I mean,
Even
man,
Adam
like
saying
your
he's
lawyer
saying
is just going
too
to tell you
much.
to be
That's
quiet.
crazy.
They're definitely not going to tell you like, hey, go talk to as many different podcasts as possible before you even get out.
Is
Fuck
that content for
fuck
y'all?
the
though?
lawyer telling you to be quiet. The phone gonna tell you the phone's is recorded.
Yeah,
If
it
you
literally
if you
says,
don't know by now, niggas still thinking there's a lot of niggas that in caught cases in jail in the county, whether in prison, from talking about shit too much, and they use these damn calls in your case. Like
This
people
is
act like
Global
that shit
Tell.
can't
You
happen.
were receiving a call from an inmate in California. You're on a recorded line.
You
Blah, blah,
familiar
blah,
with
blah.
the process, huh, bro?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Right.
Been in mid-century.
I got a library, so much money on the homies' books. You feel me? Like
So
shit.
as the owner of the platform, is that content for you? Like if Brick call in right now, nigga, I'm in here going up, I'm woo wop. Are you gonna let that play or you gonna be like, cut it out type shit?
Especially given the situation that we're in right now. If he started to say stuff that was a little over the line, which I didn't actually see the clip of him talking in the news, but I was looking at the comments and it said that he said, we don't get stabbed. We're the ones doing shit to people, which does not seem like a wise thing to say. I wasn't around for him saying that. But, I mean, I don't know. Like, yeah, I guess when it's a live phone call, it's kind of different. I don't know. I just saw somebody in the comments suggesting he might say
stop this cap. I gotta call cap. It's you gonna for sure use this content.
Well,
the reason I say that because wasn't I just seen the clip of was that Luce girl or something called you?
What'd she say?
She was telling you she was gonna call you every time he called and all that.
Yeah. She was saying that.
He said, "I don't say I don't give a fuck. Cause content, I'm going up."
Hey, she seem a little happy, like she getting her moment.
I know what you said.
She got her channel back. She give me my phone back. Nah, for real. She
got my channel back because he was using her channel.
She's a star now. The thing.
Sharice is cool, man.
People crazy.
The channel said Sharice Mills. Now it didn't say Sharice Mills and Luce Cannon. Like he didn't hijack the shit. She got her shit back. She happy.
See the cloud.
Walking up to the car building. Like this.
The cloud addiction is crazy. It don't matter what form it come from, but people don't understand. It's not gonna hit them, and God forbid that happen to them. But until somebody gets smacked, when you get hit with that time, then it become real. It become realer. It should be real right now. But the fact that niggas is still calling in and doing that, I don't believe you taking it serious right now.
Hey, bro. Hey, so you don't think when Luce Cannon hang the phone up, he like, yeah, I think it's an act on the phone. He's stressed out.
I think you're supposed to be.
No.
This is what it might be. But look, Munchie, they still kind of fresh in. So you feeling like, well, you thinking in your mind they ain't really got nothing on me. That's what niggas want to think. A lot of these niggas not getting their transcripts immediately when they hit jail. Now these niggas they even asking for their paperwork. They just getting there and just whatever the people tell them. A lot of these niggas run with that shit. So I don't think it's actually sunk in yet until you go to that first preliminary or that court date. Then they get to telling you football numbers, and now you looking crazy.
And do you think the high of just kind of being a celebrity outside is still not worn off at that point, right? Like they calling in, making calls, people probably talking about them. Do you think that has attributed to as well being like not necessarily feeling like I'm locked up?
Because somebody like Luce, I'm gonna be real, like he's been out here trying to go viral for the last however many years. And now it's happening on a level that is so much crazier than probably his wildest dreams in terms of being the main character, being talked about. So you know that as much as, yeah, it sucks that you're sitting down and you're locked up right now and you're probably going to have to spend all this money on legal bills and everything else. You might stay in there for a long-ass time. It's like, no, you're famous too. And you're riding this out and you're seeing the numbers go crazy. And for somebody like him, it's probably kind of hard to like take those two things and detangle them because this is kind of what he wanted for all these years, even if it's happening in a way that comes with some bad side effects or whatever.
It's like Tay Cage checking his YouTube metrics the day after he dropped the race while he's on the run.
We've seen a lot of rappers really kind of fall in.
They get mad about that. If the earth was invaded from outer space, they are not coming for this. Black and white,
he got cracked and came back.
Land, other.
Cowboy did
That's when we will come together.
The fact that story is real is
Chat.
that's even
Do
more
y'all
crazy.
think you're going to take an alien
crazy
invasion
they
or
got
a cowboy
the
hat on?
human race?
I thought he made that up. That really happened?
No, he didn't have that on.
Or do you think
Nah.
certain races would sell each
No,
other
I
out
just seen him like
for,
run up on him. I know he came from under a
aliens.
mobile home, nigga.
No, he was up under the
Yeah,
thing,
fixing
trying
his
to
truck.
lack something on.
He's changing tires.
And he heard somebody
Like
say,
China,
"Is that
make a-
Luce?" He
like
came
make a
from up
deal
under
with, the
vehicle, like,
aliens.
hold on. And then he got cracked and he came back. And then he went to jail the next day. So Luce had a good week. Like if that's what he's looking for, the clout.
Absolutely wild week for sure. But also, like, you guys keep talking about the content, like, oh, will you exploit it for content? Think about this. Do you think it's good for the content Brick not being on the podcast?
Not
Sucks.
in the long run, for sure.
No, not for y'all podcast, because y'all built him into the main character, and the audience that you built is strictly off of this type of stuff. So from a business aspect, I understand why he does what he does, because the second he tries to switch, you see the chat. What the fuck is this? We don't want to hear politics. We want to hear gang shit. That's what you built the platform on. So now it's kind of like a necessary evil. You're stuck with that.
You know what it is that I've been in this situation so many times where you have something happen that is bad for your life, terrible, negative, awful. Nobody would want this, but it comes with a ton of benefits from the sense that the podcast starts doing better. When X dies, No Jumper's lit. No Jumper has the biggest day that has ever had in the history of this channel on the day that X died. So somehow I have to balance the fact that every news reporter wants to talk to me, every podcast wants to interview me, etc., and my boy's dead and I get to watch the video on the internet. When the guy pulls up at No Jumper and puts the fucking gun in my face and almost kills me, all of a sudden I'm on Logan Paul's podcast. All of a sudden, you know, I do a clip talking about it, gets 1 million views, etc. And so it's like I'm kind of used to like dealing with this balancing act where you have something happen that is objectively shitty, like well, no pun intended, that like Brick Baby getting locked up. And then at the same time, it's like, oh, everybody wants to hear about it. And we basically have to create content about it because we're kind of just beholden to the audience to make content about whatever the most interesting shit is going on.
Yeah, the negativity gonna spread faster.
I don't think everything is content though, but people let shit fly because, you know, Rockstar Girl got the recording. Like she took the opportunity, and then I don't think that his house was really surrounded. But you know, Sharice was fake recording a standoff.
Tell y'all why this is the content RICO. I've never seen a RICO case ever. And by the way, LA podcasters, y'all got to stop, man. AdSense is not this good. I swear, I've been getting paid for AdSense for damn near 15 years. It is not this good. When I see, if you're locked up, respectfully, you shouldn't care what's going on at No Jumper. When I see Brick Baby calling in, I'm like, ain't no way. You shouldn't be on no phone. Look. This is nasty work, and I'm a civilian. And this is where the current culture of not only LA podcasting has made it, but this whole is content has made it. We don't need you to call in from the feds. This isn't that like the people in jail are still trying to amuse the people sitting at home with popcorn. It's crazy. Check out the content. No, this is not content. I don't know who needs to hear it. And I'm saying this respectfully to Brick, Luce, all of them. Y'all are in a federal indictment. This shit is serious.
I only got like 4-5 minutes to talk.
All right, look, you live. Brick, you live.
The moment Brick hears that, he should have hung the fuck up. Could you imagine Lil Durk being like, yo, Ack, we on stream? Ack, we on stream, gang? Yo, Ack, man. Man, I know I'm facing this case, man, but listen, man, fuck them niggas from the other side, man. You sent my album out, man. This We Got Content shit has gotten so far, the one time y'all should just be quiet and chill. Let the lawyer do the talking. You only got 5 more minutes. I only got 5 more minutes, but yo, we live? We live?
Live. They can hear you.
All right. Shit, I ain't saying nothing. No, it just is what it is. Free to look, you already know what it is. Free to break. And nigga not tripping. We right here live from the feds. And ain't.
We live from the feds.
Live from the feds. Crazy.
Someone has to tap these guys on the shoulder and say, you're in federal prison.
It's crazy.
Or a federal jail, a federal facility. You shouldn't be worried about the Tuesday show at No Jumper. Respectfully.
That's insane.
What's going on? And I'm thinking LA and the West Coast is the place where all these niggas are certified gangsters. They always been in the chain gang. I don't see this shit when they hit niggas with RICOs on the East Coast. You seen Casanova Group go down? I seen Cas do an interview, but he's already convicted. Yeah, if the case already done, you're doing some time, cool. But before the indictment comes down?
Before the indictment, that's crazy.
The feds even show you all the cards? Y'all talking? What the hell going on in LA?
Wild work.
Yo, AdSense money is not this sweet. You know what's crazy too? I don't even think Adam would be like, yo, bro, since you called in from the show, I'm going to pay you like you was here. You called in from jail to the show. I'm going to just pay you like you was here. What? This is content. No, it's not.
Content.
It's
not content. It has to do real life.
Oh, my God. My client is in a indictment federally for having guns and robbing people, and he calls into No Jumper to say we do shit to people. No, not like this.
The feds and ain't shit happening with the brick gang. We do shit to people. We the people. We ain't.
Bruh.
Chat, he said we're the one that do things.
We got content. Like,
content.
Come on, chat. We got content. Yo, let me tell you this. clout is a hell of a drug. You got all these gangsters that cannot stay off the phone. They heard it was wiretaps, and they're still calling. They heard it was wired. It's like, and you know what's crazy? There's no more people optimistic than the people who's in jail. Yo, how last week episode do? Good? All right, bet. Let's go viral again. Yo, I get 15 minutes call soon. Like, yo, let me. What's going on? Respectfully, if y'all are on Clubhouse, again, you're going to have the civilians do what they do. But if you're named in this case and you over here still, come on, bro. Y'all got to chill. Y'all talk about somebody. Let me tell you this. Again, I have no criminal cases, but let's say I shot a nigga, right? Hopefully I never do, right? But let's say I shot a nigga. I got it like an assault case with a gun. Bro, the last thing I would want to be online doing is breaking down my case. When the feds or whoever are trying to like build the case. Like, this is like, I haven't seen, the LA scene, I've called this Big U case the content RICO. Because the niggas who locked up refused to stop giving us content.
The content RICO. We're going up with this one. We're going up.
You're facing life. All right, fuck that. But let's get to the content. What? Wait, hold on.
Get into the content. Yeah, y'all here for the content? Hit the like button. Everybody's in here. Hit the like button.
When will they stop? Right now, the West Coast is making AR Ab look like a saint.
I've seen him do it.
The niggas on the West Coast, nothing don't happen to us. We do the shit to people.
Damn.
Wait, what?
Chad.
Hold
you
up.
Not be saying this on the federal line.
Bruh.
On the
Y'all
jail line,
can't take
federal
6
line,
months off
anything.
content
Prison,
right
jail, anything. Police station, all that.
And ain't shit happening with the brick gang. We do shit to people. We the people. We ain't, you know what I mean? We ain't going for none of that. I heard there's some shit going viral talking about a nigga that did something.
Yo, if you're in jail worrying about what went viral, that's the problem. You need to worry about what's going viral in the grand jury. What's going viral in the discovery. What's going viral at your detention hearing. And what's going to go viral when the judge hear it and deny your bond. What's going on? How are we still worried about the content?
For real, Chad. Do y'all think this is content?
Yo, we're not seeing this nowhere but L.A. Respectfully, I love y'all L.A., but y'all got to stand accountable for this.
Blank is being recorded. The phone is being recorded, but fools
Yo.
still talking.
Yeah, I know I'm facing life and shit, but I see some shit on the internet. I thought niggas saying it's going
Frankie,
viral.
guess what?
Talk about
it's
content. Suck my dick,
content.
Yo, tell these niggas, man.
Nah,
yo,
you
listen,
right,
I don't
Frankie,
pick no
for real,
boogers.
for
All I
real.
do is pick the ops off the field, nigga.
Why
Fuck
they still
that.
talking
Let them know.
on the
Get this
cell
viral.
phone? It could be
We
a
got
even your basic
content.
phone
I
is
can't
tight.
believe it.
Basically,
This
like your
is
phone
crazy.
is tapped. Like even your normal phone is tapped. So why are you gonna be talking on the federal prison or a jail case, Chad?
To a nigga, man. 6'7". Nigga ain't out the way, man. Come on, man. The nigga ain't touched me.
Man, come on, man. You already know. They on there. It's a whole bunch of rumors flying around. They said you got hit up in there, all type of shit.
Man, I'm that guy, dude. Like, not like that, though, bro. But you know what I mean? Unfortunately, this where I grew up at, gang. So this like second nature.
This nigga just started like, the nigga did a face palm in real life, bro.
I mean, unfortunately, this where I grew up at, gang. So this like second nature to a nigga. But it's all gravy. We right.
This call is from a federal prison.
We got
content.
Yo, this is sick.
It's sitting in chat. Really sick.
Yo, when you hear that drop, we got content. Yo, this is crazy.
This call is from a federal prison.
Yo,
Chat.
if you get into the content and it say that drop over it.
This call is from a federal prison.
Wait, we still contenting? Yo, this is crazy.
Hey, ain't what a nigga think it is. The nigga be back soon. They probably gonna give a nigga a bail soon, but you know what I mean? Nigga on the way.
That's love. That's love. Glad to hear from you. Glad that you can talk to the people and let them know that you're safe. Cause there's been rumors going around, all type of shit.
And I'm on the main line, nigga. Ain't on none of that other shit. So, nigga, it is what it is. Free the brick. I'm finna be right here to this back because I can't really talk too much on the phone about nothing crazy. You already know.
100%.
Free me. Yeah.
It's just free brick. The people wanted to hear you.
Nah, he ain't go that crazy. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. This next thing,
too much.
Who's my man's? Chat. This is the worst shit I've ever seen, bro.
It's time about Luce Cannon, Chad.
Loose Cannon. My man.
I know it. Chad.
He called in and looked like he was going to trial on no jumper. Nigga, the host, they were trying to hang up on the nigga. They're like, yo, hang up. Yo, hang up on this guy. Look. Hang up on this guy, please. Listen to this.
Luce, what's cracking, bro?
Luce Cannon.
What's up with it, King? How you doing?
Not much, man. We tapped in right now. We got the viral way on here. We got Lush, and we got the one and only Munchie B.
Andre.
What up? What up with everybody?
Chilling, man. We were just having conversations, and we were kind of.
We got content.
I guess first question is just how you doing in there?
I
what's
hit
your
the
state
like
of
button
mind
on this video,
as you're locked up?
I hit a like button on this late night
I've
stream.
never seen people make jail look like it's that lit.
Sorry,
like,
it's so late. I know
jail
we
is
do it
just where we
earlier.
go get the content. Like we're coming back soon, nigga. I would see Rico and be like, yo. When I see Rico, in my mind, I hear 20 years. These niggas is looking at it like it's gonna be 20 minutes. LA niggas might be built differently because this all about the content.
State of mind is good because at the end of the day, it's like, let the truth be known. Like I don't put the niggas. You know what I'm saying? So everything else is false.
Okay. Do you what's your media strategy in terms of talking on podcasts, doing live streams, etc., while you're
That sounds a little nasty. Yeah, you need to clean your throat out.
No, it's
You heard that, Chad? He coughed it. You heard it. The phlegm in his throat.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing changed. At the end of the day, it's like,
yo, this is crazy. Nah, I'm just inside. Like, ain't shit changed. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, that's very crazy. Yo, I'm facing a federal RICO charge, but ain't goddamn thing changed. Sweetie! 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 No. We got content.
We got content.
Stop. Please stop. Just stop it.
Yeah, we got the content right now.
I don't have to. I have no parts of what happened, what's going on, or anything like that. But I ain't gonna say anything. A lot of people.
Now, when you get a street nigga on the phone, this is why you gotta hang up on him. When a street nigga said, "I ain't gonna say nothing," he finna tell us everything.
Rolled over and turned on the nigga, and it is what it is.
Who turned on you already?
No.
Yo,
Adam.
Vlad 22's over here.
Vlad 22.
Who turned on you? Who's snitching?
Vlad 22.
Oh, let's just commit witness intimidation right on the federal phone. Live on the podcast. Witness intimidation. Who turned on you? Who's snitching? This is... We got content.
We got content,
No,
Chad.
I'm talking about on Big Useless.
Oh, people are already telling on him.
Yeah. So,
Yo, this is crazy. Do these niggas not realize when you're charged with something and you're then publicly saying, yo, there's people telling on us? Number one, it looks very horrible when that's played in court, because it's like you're saying that someone is implicating you. It's almost presumes or assumes guilt, even though that's not how court works. But when they're thinking about letting you out on bail or bond, it's not about beyond a reasonable doubt. It's really about a lot of discretion. And if you like, this man snitches in here, man, like we only in here because a couple niggas couldn't keep their mouth shut. Yeah, they're not gonna let you out.
so it's like I'm just sitting in here right now, just going through the process.
Damn.
Is everybody telling Luce, or do you know specifically who's been telling?
Shit, everybody got out.
Is
The only
everybody
people that's
telling?
still in here is what
Chat.
me breaking him.
Have you had any conversations that were basically like, we'll let you out right now, you just got to tell us this, this, and this?
Hell no, that ain't no conversation.
So they consider you to be such a crucial part of this case that they're not even proposing a deal.
No, I haven't. No, it's not that. It's not that at all.
Safety valve?
It's just the point of it is it just
They throwing in all type of words. Safety valve? Are you proffering?
it's not gonna happen. Just put it that way.
The feds know that you're so solid that they wouldn't even ask you to talk.
No, it's not gonna happen.
So did you catch word that I just revealed it like an hour ago on this podcast, but basically the feds came to my house and the one and only thing that they were interested in was the cease and desist from Big U because of your appearance on the podcast with Wack, in which you basically said.
By the way, let me also put this out as well. I think it was not smart for Adam to be divulging that information. Sure. You know, again, what Wack says he's whatever. But the reason why this case is going how it's gone is because of people using public platforms to put out proprietary information on a federal investigation. So from the timing of the arrest to all these things, the police is realizing niggas is fucking up their investigation. Adam, they try to get some shit from Adam on the low because they're probably working on see if they could tie Big U to Nipsey, and Adam's on a podcast blabbing, and not only that, he's telling the defendant who's in jail on a podcast saying, yo, they asked me about remember you told the story about Big U and whatever, and I got the cease and desist. They wanted that. Bro, the feds is watching this shit like, okay, all right, so if we're gonna, not that Adam's in trouble, but if we're gonna play him, we gotta play him a certain type of way because he's gonna use everything because this is the we got content indictment. Everything is content. Listen, I just want to give y'all the comparisons. You ever heard me tell y'all anything about what happened or if anything happened with 6ix9ine when they were trying to talk to everybody around him? I ever told you them stories? You won't hear them fucking stories, and that shit's over. Yeah, that ain't content. Not in my book. I don't live in LA. In LA, that's content. In New York, New Jersey, you catch a RICO. Obviously, I wasn't in threat of catching none. But you even get visited by the feds, nigga. Shit, your dick shrink and your balls shrivel up, nigga. You like your heart start beating. It is what it is. For these niggas, we got content.
That Big U had knowledge of the Nipsey situation before it happened.
No, see, the thing is, it's like, I'm going to say it like this, because he's going through something. It's just why send a cease and desist if it's not true. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are suggesting, yeah.
Why is he saying this on the phone?
Yeah, even if it's not true, it is
right. Yo, this thing is so confused. I don't know who this guy is, but he's so confused. He's like, wait, we talking to a man in jail about investigation shit? Wait, what's going on here?
It's a defamatory statement for sure. Absolutely. I could understand him not wanting that out there even if it wasn't true, to keep it a stack.
Yo, this nigga looking around like, yo, he looking around like he think he's surrounded by feds. Just watch his face. He getting tight.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What'd you say, Lush?
I was saying I could. It's a defamatory statement, regardless. So I could see him.
He's shaking his head.
If it wasn't true.
Bro, somebody got a tap on the shoulder. We got content. He looking at this thing like, wait, are we serious? Yeah, nigga, we serious. This is West Coast shit, nigga. We call the prisoners up and talk about their case. What's the problem?
Yeah. But if you wanted to prove somebody that was a liar, right? You just
He's shaking his head.
pull it out. I mean, put it out, right? No. Why stop it?
He about to catch a fit. Is he popping in the LA podcast scene? If he's not popping, no, actually, I sat with him before. I interviewed with this nigga. He came out with Flacco one time. Hey, somebody got to tap him on the shoulder. If he want to be 10 times the bigger podcast host, he got to get into shit like this. Like, he's trying to be too street right now. Like, whoa, are we talking? No, this is what the internet wants. The internet wants content, and it's definitely content when somebody's facing 20 years in jail and they're on a podcast, definitely down to talk about their case. Yes, that's content.